a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
Doctor Who.
And my friends, Randall Stephens was born.
This is for Libby. You and I belong together. You and I, forever and ever, no matter where you are, you're my shining star. From the very first moment I saw you, I never felt such emotion. I'm walking on air just to know you are there. Hold me in your arms. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. I want to stay forever. Closer each day, home and away. And as for the rest of you,
I want a poem too!
I tire of your bad crap. Because I read too many times in text messages persons referring to themselves with a lowercase. Oneself should not put themselves into the lowercase. There are millions of mediocre men, as you know, Coralie, to do that for you. When you write I, use a capital I. Your life is a capital enterprise, Kylie. You should always be a capital I and be an eyeful. Don't sell yourself short, Steve, with your bad thing. You have to be that I that needs a capital. Ladies and gentlemen, in this life, if nothing else, you all deserve punctuation. You need a shift key. You need a caps lock. You might even need to be printed in bold. You need to take that much effort over yourself. I, being a word for you, belongs in the uppercase, so don't talk yourself down. And when you talk, I want to hear you speak that way too. Speak of yourself as if you're talking in capitals, because I do. One or two more, and then you can go and get drunk. This is called Growth Patterns. I was a hammer, looking for something to nail. I didn't know what to do, what to say to you. It took me a long time to grow into my mouth, to open up this chest, to fill my shoes. Empty when I first found them, skin so thin it couldn't conceal the heart on my sleeve, chip on my shoulder, the bruises all over my ego. Took years of aching knees and awkward exchanges to figure out where I stood, waiting for a place in this world to find me. I saw red watching this space. I burned bridges just to keep this spot warm. When I grew up, I wanted to be the best thing that ever happened to you. And then that never happened, and the story gets confused. Around the time they told me I couldn't never touch you. Transfused blood virus before we'd even figured out what exactly touch was for. Life on hold. A hammer looking for something to nail. Missing the mark, missing the right questions to ask. There was a hole to fill in my mouth and I couldn't grow up fast enough to catch it. I caught Hepatitis C. And I had it by the tail end of my 14th year. Had it so couldn't get sex. Had it and you became what I couldn't get. You became only what I could get mad at. I couldn't reach out to you. You couldn't touch this infectious adolescence, and I hated you and I threw out so much over-muscled rage trying to shake it. It was raw. It was big and loud, hard down there. It had no handles, no sides to hold on to get over. I said, fuck the world, when I really wanted to just make out with it. Indulge my anger when I couldn't satisfy my love until one day a cure came back for me. That was 9 years ago. It worked the poison out my blood, and I have been negative ever since, so to speak. I grew into touch, learned how to feel it, how to say it, to express it. I still prick my tongue sometimes, but it's different. I know my name now, know who I am, know it took me a long time in getting, an awful long time to grow into my mouth, to open up this chest, to fill my shoes. Think I got older faster than I should. There are still days I'm just a hammer looking for another nail, but it's not a hang-up now. Not out of anger, not out of bounds. I'm just a tool sometimes. One that doesn't need fixing. Now I am one that can fix things. Thanks for listening.
Thank you, everyone. If you want to purchase one of Randall's books, now would be a good chance to do that, because we are going to have a 15-minute break.